Oke, selamat malam semuanya. Selamat datang pada live streaming malam hari ini, guys. Ya, selamat datang juga ya akan nonton replay. Jadi di sini kita akan bermain game Martha is there. Di sini akan gue sedikit menceritakannya soal spoiler, guys ya. Gue kan dapat membaca artikel soal game ini, yaitu adalah ini adalah game misteri kematian gadis di Perang Dunia Kedua. Seperti itu. Dan bagaimanakah kalian bisa kok bagaimana? Ya juga sih. Bagaimana kalian merasakan menjadi dua orang sekali? Disclaimer juga, guys ya, ini akan sedikit berdarah-darah gamenya untuk anak kecil dilarang nonton, guys ya. Untuk konten ini akan menjadi konten 18+ seperti itu. Oke, kita mulai saja, cowok. Gue di setting video dulu. Gue ambil di nggak tahu juga sih presetnya. Ya kita coba ke high ya. Dan blur, yes. Model gue deh nggak tahu juga. Shadow. Yom sising on. Apply. Coba dulu guys ya kalau pada. Bagaimana kabar kalian semuanya? Sehat? Gak sehat, guys. Ini sedih banget sih. Kalau ada CR mungkin gue akan matikan gininya. Aku adalah Anu. Ya, brightness 50 ya. Sorry, Martha is dead. Canada are working for the game. Apa gue terlalu begitu? Sebentar, guys. Sebentar. Ini terlalu ya juga sih kalau gue, aduh susah banget loh, susah banget mikirnya. Oke. Jadi ya buat gini ya. Ini benar gak mikus? Malah ke kiri ya. Bentar guys, ini gak beres. Udah kita. Bagaimana Ragnarok sudah gini? Gue dapat 3 kali MVP tadi. Tumben ya.
Ciao, sono Giulia K. Sono contenta che tu sia qui. Nessuno veniva più a trovarmi.
Kecilan suaranya ya. Bentar. Kita coba naikin dulu guys ya volumenya.
Devo raccontarti la mia storia, lo so, ma non so da dove cominciare.
Udah hampir mendok, Cok. Kecil banget suaranya si Martha.
Dovrei iniziare dalla mia infanzia, ma di quel periodo ricordo così poco.
Ya lemas, letih lesu ya si Martha. Kita sekolah aja lah.
Solo quell'estate, era il 29
Si kecil suaranya Martha.
quando fui mandata a stare dalla tata.
Aku coba-coba doang, sekarang masih sisa 3 MPT lagi. Kenapa seperti itu? New Capture the Legend. Ini 1900.
La storia della dama bianca?
No, passerotto, non questa sera. Sta salendo
29.
vedi?
Buset.
Lo so che la dama
Ex,
uccide
yo.
le giovani donne quando c'è la
Yo
nebbia.
ex.
Ma perché è così cattiva?
Vedi, Giulia, la sofferenza e la paura ci spingono a fare cose cattive, anche se non siamo veramente cattivi.
Come i soldati che uccidono gli altri soldati. Mi piace la dama, ho deciso tata.
Yang mau like silakan like guys.
Poverina, soffre
Jangan lupa
così
like.
tanto, però continua a farmi un po' paura, sai? Io sarò presto una giovane donna.
Udah
Lei potrebbe
luntur.
uccidermi. Uccide anche chi le vuole bene.
Certo che no.
Allora io mi sento più tranquilla. Io le voglio
Apa bisa
bene.
luntur
Mia
seperti
sorella
itu, Ngenti?
Marta è in pericolo.
Apaan tuh?
Martha
Itu
è
adalah
come mamma.
sebuah bebek yang ditunggangi tentara.
Ti mancano.
No,
Ini
cioè,
gamenya
sì,
ada
mi
di
manca un pochino Marta.
Yes I Miss
Ma perché
Lat
sto
Mat
così
Nat
bene?
Mat
Ora dormi,
Mata.
passerotto. Si è fatto tardi.
Ini berada di
Tata,
Perang
dormi.
Dunia Kedua.
Sognerò la
Setting
dama.
waktunya.
Era
Karena
bella.
1929 itu kan masih di Perang Dunia Kedua ya.
Allora io la sognerò bellissima. Io sarò bella. Bella come lei.
Tu sarei ancora più bella di lei.
Senti, tata, visto che la dama non mi farà del male perché le voglio bene, e visto che tu non sei una giovane donna, mi potresti raccontare la sua storia anche se c'è la nebbia? Ti prego, dai, poi dormo, promesso.
E va bene, l'hai sempre vinta tu, piccola peste.
Mungkin ini kan banyak cerita aja guys timnya.
Amavo
Mungkin.
la data e amavo quella storia. Ogni volta che la sentivo era come nuova e mi stregava sempre di più. Tutte le sere le chiedevo di raccontarmela, anche se mi faceva paura.
Ini bahasa Jerman
Ancora
apa
oggi mi
bahasa
sembra
apa
di
ya?
ricordare ogni singolo giorno di quel periodo. Com'ero felice.
The White Lady.
Un'antica leggenda racconta che i laghi della zona sono abitati dallo spirito di una giovane
Kawan rasa
donna
daing udah nggak
morta
enak
per
sama
mano
ini game.
dell'uomo che amava.
Apanya nggak enak?
Aspettava l'incontro galante fissando il vecchio albero.
Kita ngelihatnya
sulla
dari
piccola isola
opening
del lago.
opening aja agak gitu ya, santuy banget. Nggak tahu nanti ke depannya
desideri,
bagaimana. Baru
le
opening aja
speranze.
biasa aja.
Ma ad aspettarla c'era la
Hardcore
morte,
banget ya.
non l'amore. L'uomo, disperato, confessò di averla uccisa per gelosia. E fu impiccato sull'isoletta dello stesso lago in cui l'aveva annegata.
Dia membunuh wanita di sana.
Nonostante le lunghe ricerche, però, il corpo della
Yes,
ragazza
never
non
found.
fu
Tidak
mai
pernah
trovato.
ditemukan.
Da allora il suo
Dan spirit,
spirito,
iya.
conosciuto come
Arwahnya
la
ya?
Dama Bianca, vive
Orang semua
prigioniero
tahu itu
nelle
namanya
acque
White
dei
Lady.
laghi, disperandosi per la perdita dell'uomo che amava e che ancora ama. Quando si alza la nebbia, la dama può lasciare le acque dei laghi ed aggirarsi nei boschi, nella vana ricerca del suo amore. I cacciatori raccontano di sentire i lamenti di una donna durante le albe nebbiose.
Mi fa un po' paura questa storia, anche se la dama mi piace.
Smetto di leggere, passerotto mio.
No, tata. Papà mi dice sempre che la paura si deve
Kita selalu
affrontare.
memiliki dua
Vai
pilihan,
avanti.
baik.
D'accordo, piccola.
Kayak bahasa Meksiko, iya.
La dama esige la vita di una giovane donna, ogni qualvolta gli eventi risveglino in lei la memoria della triste notte in cui morì. Attraverso questa giovane vita che svanisce, per alcuni istanti la dama si libera del fardello del suo dolore.
Lebih banyak ke dongeng gamenya. Itu dia pohon tempatnya
Buonanotte, tata.
Nani.
Buonanotte, amore mio.
Lebih ke gini dia ya, apa namanya? Aduh, apa namanya Candy? Lupa guys mau bilang apa. Tapi berarti dia di sana arwahnya gentayangan gitu.
Poi tornai a casa e dimenticai
I spent almost 3 years with Neni. 3 tahun
Fu dopo
bersama
15 anni,
Neni.
nel 44, che tornai a stare in quella casa e che
Aku udah kembali 15 tahun
stavo sistemando
lagi,
alcune macchine
tepatnya di tahun
fotografiche
1944
Un congegno che aveva costruito mio padre le faceva scattare dopo qualche
di rumah.
Cercavo di fotografare gli animali o qualsiasi altra cosa ci fosse in quel maledetto posto.
Oh, dia menggunakan kamera ya. Ya. Wah, sensitivitasnya tinggi banget, guys. Sebentar, guys. Controller sensitivitas, boy. Bukan video. Sensitivitasnya, boy. Bukan ngintip. Wah, video malah ke sana jadinya, coy. Sensitivitas kamera, sensitivitas. Coba. Kita kasih ke 20 aja ya. 20 dong. 20. Ya. Back. Nah, ini bagus. Patah-patah guys ya. Patah-patah ya. Patah-patah guys. Kayaknya seperti biasa kita akan menggunakan settingan medium, shadow, low. Sebentar ya. Itu atau detect optimal setting, benchmarking. Syukur-syukur aja udah di sebentar ya. Kita gini dulu, play dulu. Biar normal. Ultra kira di lessing. Lessing and blur, yes. Syukur-syukur aja. KPVG aku menangis melihat ini.
Arrotolare il rollino.
Banget.
Aprire la macchina. Togliere il rollino vecchio.
Kita lebih ke apa namanya ya? Turunin lagi guys. Biar seperti biasa ya, hidup. Berat banget. Yalah. Ya, baru.
Mettere il rollino nuovo. Chiudere la macchina.
Bagus mekaniknya ya. Mungkin kalian yang suka game dengan lebih banyak cerita
Attivare il temporizzatore.
seperti ini kan cocok sama kalian.
Ci siamo quasi. Devo solo mettere a fuoco l'immagine. C'è qualcosa sulla superficie dell'acqua. Se la inquadro meglio forse riesco a vedere di cosa si tratta.
Apaan tuh?
Ma è una persona. Devo aiutarla.
Oh, dia auto guys. Dia cuma main mouse saja ya.
Ero inorridita all'idea che qualcuno
I was
pensasse
not
di me.
idea about someone
Era il mio mondo quello. Ci passavo intere giornate in
like
fantastico
was my
mondo.
world.
Mi perdevo nei miei pensieri e quel risveglio fu
Nggak
terribile.
mungkin sempat gue translate ini, nggak ada gininya, dia langsung spasi yang hilang sendiri begitu. Nggak enak loh. Lebihnya lo aja tapi masih
Notai
bagus banget.
subito che indossava un mio vestito. Ero spaventata. Trascinai come potevo quel corpo privo di vita fino a riva, cercando di non annegare a mia volta. Capii di chi si trattava solo quando la sollevai tra le braccia. Era mia sorella gemella, ed era morta.
My doing apart me dead.
Ero così disperata. Non sapevo più né cosa facevo né cosa
ordered.
pensavo.
Nggak ada bahasa Indonesia ya? Gue penasaran nih, kok ada bahasa Indonesia ya? Teks. Oh, Itali, audio Itali, tot, Jermani, ngentit. Kita ke Inggris guys, ini ada Indonesia nggak? Nol si Portugis. Nah, nggak ada guys. Cuma kita ada ada gini. Kenapa ya susah sekali itunya ya?
I have to stay calm.
Orang itu buat
Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's
Ya,
not
guys.
true.
Anak kecil nggak boleh nonton guys ya. Ini konten dewasa untuk 18
There's no
tahun
need to worry.
ke atas.
Everything is fine.
Kalau
Everything will be
jangan
fine.
nonton sendirian juga.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Martha.
February 26th, 1923.
Martha yang meninggal guys. Dia pakai kalung nih.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Itu orang tuanya.
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha,
Berat banget
are you
loh.
okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha.
Bentar guys, gue setting dulu
I
habis ini.
didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Kita kebanyakan setting di sini, Cok. Kambing. No.
I would have to pretend to be Martha.
Weh, berat banget loh. Visinya sudah hidup loh. Ngeri sekali ya. Cutscene tuh ditumpuk sama begitu malah berat sekali ya. Bentar guys. Masih penasaran. Beda. Ada nggak? Nggak ada. Guys. Stick in the cross, give up.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall?
Sip.
People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do. What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist. has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Coba kemana bunganya, guys? Ayah mau bunga nggak? Nggak ada notif. Apa kita bawa ke situ? Lalalala. Oh, sana. Beda loh, bagus sekali ya. Dulu bedanya masih seperti apa itu? Wah,
What's happening? Who closed the door?
guys. Oh, kita bisa lari ya?
Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Oh, dia adalah jenderal, guys ya. Ayahnya itu jenderal.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. but not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died, and it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh, Martha. Terus, oh, Martha has here. Lah ya. Oh, sorry guys. Martha plus my soul itu. Bukan, her soul. Last. So.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha
Murah
has
asli.
lost her soul.
Yes.
Martha has lost her soul.
Serem banget ya.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her
Gue naikin ke medium ya, kayaknya di low juga nge-lag juga sama juga.
Martha has lost her soul.
Them, oh bukan. I will give. Bukan. I am stole my. Bukan. I stole soul gitu berarti ya. Soul here. Oh, anak kecil nggak boleh nonton guys ya. Ini konten. Sebentar. Biji gue takut gitu. Jadi nggak boleh nonton guys ya. Gila, gilu. Kali. kecil nggak boleh nonton guys ya. Ngeri kali. Semengerikan itu ya. GX mana sih GX? Itu kampret mah. Hilang sih Ngendin. Jangan panggil aku anak kecil. Panggil aku anu.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That
Mengerikan
horrendous
itu.
woman and the face of my sister.
Benar ya dibilang berdarah-berdarah
I
mengerikan
wish all of
sekali.
this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed.
Mulus kakinya loh.
Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
Iya. Ada.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
We finish him Mortal Kombat. Iya. The room. Di fatality ya.
Scary fairy tale.
Enggak dia soalnya
Everything
gitu
seems to be scary lately.
gitu Ragnarok.
Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Di Mortal Kombat kan kita gini, kita itu apa namanya ya? Ulti itu diam, tapi kalau udah kayak tadi kayak si Martha ya kayak si Martha apa Indonesia. Kita gerakin sendiri cara pembedahannya itu, wih gila, ngirunya nggak ketulungan ngintip, wah kambing.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe. I'm already dressed.
Kunci. Sorry guys, wah parah banget ngelagnya ya. Wah. Ya, duit buat beli.
I always keep
Buat
my
beli
jewelry
PGA.
box locked.
Oke.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees
Dapat
this
lagi sih
picture,
ya.
she'll throw
Kapan
it away
kita
for
kalau
sure.
ada duit
It's me and
kita beli
Lappo,
PGA.
the butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Ini bisa main di apa namanya?
Nanny will be
Medium
visiting
ya.
me soon.
Medium grafik media.
My dress.
Apa
The
ini?
one
My
Martha
dress
wore
or
when
dress
she
ya.
was-
Wah. Hadis. Banget ngelagnya. Oh, ini kuncinya, Cok.
I'm already dressed.
Oh, dia sudah ke sana ya.
It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
Apa yang dinonaktifkan lagi ya? Ini videonya sudah kelow semua loh, nggak bisa ada begitu dia loh. Upscaler. Oh, ada upscaler, Cok. Wah. Bagus deh. Wah, tahu begitu gue balance performance ultra tahu begitu gue bikin tadi loh, Cok. On patai. Ternyata ada upscaler tekstur, kita naikin lagi, guys. Model quality. Nggak tahu gue ada upscaler di sana. Apply. Bisa turun, bisa bagus, bisa bagus sekarang. Wah, masih berat di sana, berat banget di sana loh. Anjir.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Oh gitu.
The key to my trinket box. Before I
Berat
leave the
banget,
room,
Sa.
I should probably take a good look around.
Wah, di sini beratnya nggak ketulungan anjir. Wah, nggak ketulungan guys. Masa gue turunin lagi sih? Ya. Kostum deh, medium deh, medium. Yalah, performance. Masih nge-lag nggak di sini? Oh, udah mendingan guys ya, udah mending. Kita ke medium situ. Waduh, anjir. Wah, parah men.
This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box.
Ini sudah. Sorry guys, wah di sini cahayanya, wah ngeri sekali boy. Wah nggak enak gue mainnya. Bagaimana guys? Gila anjir. Medium low lagi. Oh, tekstur aja ke medium lah. Gak mau dia. 2.1 seharusnya bagus ya. Satu dia lebih bagusan di 1 loh. Albert amount on screen hit. Dan blur dimatikan sama dia loh. Nah ini kah? Ya guys.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Oh gitu.
Yes, Huey. I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Kali-kali.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Berat banget ini game, sumpah berat banget anjir. Wah.
There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Oh sip, ya tahu, tapi ngapain gini? Lari.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad. It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Kita lihat di bawah dulu, guys.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Aduh, anjir, wah, ngeri sekali.
It's getting late.
Did you leave the new...
Setting dulu lah, wah gue nggak beres nih gininya. Finish effect quality ya sudah, masih blur, shadow texture, exer, master quality, sudah kan udah cocok. Tekstur sudah ke medium set. Model normal. Effect quality. Apply.
Newspaper for Martha. You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes.
Hancur, guys. Malah hancur dia jadinya loh kalau dikasih gitu ya.
Irena.
Oh, ini yang buat hancur, guys. FSR-nya. Harusnya kita pakai ya. Ya, selalu. Bel Naja ya, Bel. Maaf tidak
It's on
punya
the table,
RTX, Bung.
can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind?
Buat
It was for Julia.
buat Ryzen ya.
Get away soon. I promise. The sword makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time.
Malah hancur, guys, tulisannya, boy.
Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Guys, gue nggak kuat banget nih lihatnya anjir. Oh, anjir.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee.
Ah,
Martha's
kamera.
typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
Thank you.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th, a kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers, and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Oke. Pas
There might be
kita
birds
pakai escape
around the
gitu.
little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them. I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Oggi Bonsi, on the day of Saint Alexis, the battle rages in the city
Florence,
tormented
July
by
15th,
Anglo-American bombing.
1944.
Our Lady
General
of
Erich
Carmel,
K.
a company of the Falchian
As per our
Regiment,
prior agreement, we are
counterattacked
sending you
yesterday,
military
forcing the
encrypted
French to
communication
retreat to
material.
Piazza
The
del
device
Mercato.
must remain
The
hidden and
situation
secret.
is currently
Hail.
under control.
Feld Mascherallo, Carl H. A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Kita masih. Oh, ini kalau udah segini, guys. Oh gitu, struktur rumahnya seperti itu ya, siap.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Khas banget mesin jahitnya ya. Zaman
These
dahulu.
could be of use to me. Mummy's sewing machine. She
Ibunya
learned how to
penjahit.
sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good? Our wine.
Oh, wine.
Daddy is so proud of it.
Bentar, apa ini? Sang wine.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Sang wine di sana, Bung. Buat nyuci. Ya.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. Before I can use the enlarger, I should take a photo. Before I can use the enlarger, I should take a photo.
Surat-surat ya.
There are 3 baths when developing photos.
Ini buat
The
alat cuci
development
foto,
bath,
guys.
then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Yang biasanya dianggap ringan, malah banget. Justru mudah. Ada sapi di sana, guys. Bagus pemandangannya, tapi sayang sekali grafik kartu madai. Kita lihat biar bisa grafik medium. Guys ya. Itu rumahnya ya, lantai 2 ya, gigi kali. Oh, aku tidak bisa pergi ke sana aja. Wah, ngeri sekali ya. Frame drop, frame drop.
I came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
Ya itu. Medium. Nah gitu. Bagus sih sedikit. Tapi kalau sudah kena cahaya itu
I always
susahnya nggak
wanted
kedulu.
to swim here when I was with Nanny, even when it was cold.
Matiin aja gininya dah. FPS-nya langsung patah-patah dia, coy. Wah. Simpak nih anjir. Kita ke sana dong. Oh, naik ke sini. Trik. Gitu ya, guys. Apa ini? Sama estetik kali ya. Kenapa malah kembali ke rumahnya Marta ya? Oh, pakai.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Iya. Malah kembali ke sini. Malah kembali ke sini loh. Kita harus kemana ya? Mbak, tapi ini nuansa orang hidup di zaman dulu gitu, pada tahun 1900-an kecil.
I was
Gitu.
afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
Khas banget mesin. Orang sudah canggih sekarang. Wah. Jalan, guys. Tuh.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
Rumah Marta lagi, boy. Buset. Perasaan nggak ke sini tadi loh, ya kan? Kenapa bisa ke situ ya? Merasa yang janggal di sini, guys. Ya pikirannya berubah-berubah si Marta ya. Strategi.
Best to stay close to home, at least for now.
Maksudnya? Dia suruh stay home. Jangan bilang gue lagi di sini. Gak boleh kita pergi, guys. Kita kan bisa ke sini, guys. Ini ya, terus jalan mana, Cok? Ini mungkin ya. Tapi gue nggak bisa ke sana, Cok. Lagi, sana, guys. Halo, sapi. Bagaimana? Wes ngopi? Ini apa nih? Kelinci. Kota lalu. Kita bisa ke sana, guys. Tas mau di jalan. Ternak kita nggak bisa ke sini. Kita nggak bisa ke sini. Oh, kita suruh ke sini. Oh, di sini ya. Oke. Kita berarti lurus. Belok kiri. Ya turun ya. Berarti. Oh, itu di atas, Cok. Atas. Eh, kamera put in bag. Oh gitu. Eh, no unlock skin unlock. Oka. Highlight. F. Oh begitu ya. Iya sama E. R. Eh, eh, E sama Q. E. F. Control source. Ah, tak. Oh. Dah. Masih tandanya seperti itu. Harus dari mana, Cok? Kontrol. Wah, buset. Gila ya, 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 ya. Ini ketajamannya kontrol. Buset mekaniknya. Ya anjir. Ya udah. Terus kita kemana sekarang? Masih, Cok, di sini? Apa kita dari bawah kali ya? Mungkin saja, guys ya. Agak susah juga mikir. Bisa, Cok. Gak bisa kita. Bukan, Cok. Kita nggak menemukan angle yang pas ya. Gimana, gimana ke situ, guys? Nah, sebentar. Coba kita bawa sekarang ke sana, guys. Oh, mana namanya? Itu masih ada tanda foto loh, kocak. Di belakang kamera. Tahu, Cok.
Ah, the old swing chair. It has been here for as long as I can remember. I miss those days so much.
Dari sini ya kita. Nah, No dulu. Ayolah burung. Aduh anjir. Seperti ada sesuatu nggak ya? La, 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 la. Hmm. Property express out. Maksudnya apa itu ya? Kita nggak bisa. Sekali mikir.
My mother's tailor scissors.
Ntar, coba kita jauhin lagi dulu. Nah, guys. Fokus, properti, fokus. La 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 la.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Oh, itu harus merah. Oh,
Daddy
begitu.
recently became a general in the
Sorry
German
guys, gue
army.
baru tahu.
He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this
Berarti
camera
kita
can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
pastinya. Oh, mana ya itu? Kau di mana? Mana si kambing? Kita harus belajar gini. Belajar. Tapi dulu guys.
I can't develop the photo like this. 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 I can't develop the photo like this.
Fokus, ya sudah.
I can't develop the photo like this.
Oh gitu. Ulang lagi guys. Begitu sulit. Bagus, bagus, bagus.
Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Satu lagi, satu lagi.
I can't develop the photo like this.
Karena positif.
I can't develop the photo like this. I can't develop the photo like this. I can't develop the photo like this. I can't develop the photo like this.
Susah guys.
I can't develop the photo like this. I can't develop the photo like this.
Oh gitu. Oh. Right. Ya susah mikirnya itu.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Album. What's happening?
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Kita dulu guys. Sebentar. Terus kemana ya? Kelihatan guys. Mau lihat foto Martha.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. a kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Kiriman cepat. Anyung.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
So in the apa dia bilang? Dan gue berapa kali harus mampus?
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
Rule. Thanks.
July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I have been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
Oh, ini kelanjutannya ya. Here.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Aduh, kamera lagi.
It's dark and I can't turn on the light. It's dangerous. I'll need a flash for the camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
Bisa, guys. Kameranya di bawah, Cok. Nah, dulu. Bukan, Tong.
A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Perlengkapan dulu katanya.
With this lens, I can shoot very close up. Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast. Blue filter. Ideal for indoor photos.
Oh, back. Bukan, nggak. Belum ada, Cok. Ada. Kameraku taruh di mana ya?
A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures. I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
Sekarang. Bentar, guys. Lantai 2 ya. Bukan itu. Hah?
Here's the camera flash. Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark. Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line. I have to be careful not to wake them up, or they will never let me leave the house. I shouldn't risk it really, but I love watching them sleep. It's the only time they are together and not fighting.
Yes. Wah, dia di dia update. Gue nggak bisa lihat apa-apa nih, Cok. Oh, gila.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Udah tinggal caranya moto sekarang, guys. Kita moto Makassar. Nggak ada, Cok. Sebentar, kita ambil ini dulu. Nah, kita udah. No, control show, just extra flash. Gelap katanya, guys, ya. Gelap. Gelap. Nah, belum di show. Ekstra. Fokus sudah. Apa kita dark ya? Dark, boy. Darknya, Cok. Udah fokus, Cok. Gelapan. Makro. Nah, coba kita kontrol lewat sini ya. Terus gelap. Yes. Dia bilang apa tadi ya? Oh. Gini guys.
Dan, it would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
Sekarang kita pergi ke tempat kita. Tuh. La. Kita jadi tukang fotografer, guys. Itu orang ada foto dulu ya.
A photograph is both the present and the past, like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Sangat mengerikan sekali.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Kita hanya bisa nge-explore sekarang ya. Operasi. Tahu itu. Kita dapat kunci tadi, kuncinya pakai di mana ya, guys? Kita cari sekarang ya. Di mana kita harus menaruh kunci. Ntar brightness-nya gue naikin lagi ya. Brightness 60. Gelap gitu. Oke. Kita coba lihat si Marta dulu ya. Ah, oh ini dia. Ain, Cok. Oh, wah, buset. No. Kita bisa pergi sekarang, guys. lewat sini. Turun lurus saja, lurus. Turun, yang jelas ini nggak bisa turun belok kiri. Apa? Ah, iya. Ya. Terus ya,
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing
kiri.
up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the
Martha.
love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me.
Kiri, kanan.
How could I have done such a thing?
Kiri, kanan. Kontrol. Oh, flash.
German soldiers. Daddy ordered patrols to be carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
Yes, Martha, gue takut nih. Lurus aja, lurus. Kamera. Lurus aja gitu. Nggak ada. Jalan, guys. Kalau ke kiri bisa, lurus juga bisa. Kita ambil yang di lurus dulu ya. Udah bisa pakai bendera sekarang. Bendera.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Taruh Martha di sana. Dulu ya. Terus, oh dia minta ke sini dulu, guys.
The cameras are somewhere around here. A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of the 2 cameras left.
Oh, taruh sini berarti.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
Kita bisa lurus nggak ya? Lewat kan guys.
One more camera to collect.
Oh, ngambil kamera. Oh, itu dia.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
Udah kan? Terus gitu. Wah, jauh banget, boy. Kan gue nggak. Buat jembatan kiri. Lari. Oh. Kemana ini, Cok? Beda jalannya, Cok. Gue merinding sendiri. Si mana sih ini si X ngentit? Aduh, kambing. Kenapa dia langsung capai rumah? Perasaan jauh banget tadi ya. Boleh nengok ke belakang, boy. Kali ya. Ambil. Anak kecil gak boleh nonton guys ya. Untuk 18 tahun ke atas. Wah, banyak belatungnya, coba ya. Aduh, udah. Mana-mana kita, guys. Napas lo.
Oh, yet another nightmare.
Mimpi buruk
She
dia
entered
kemarin.
my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel...
Darah dia,
these are the
guys.
thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy. Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.
New capture. Day after Martha dead. Oh, 3 hari sebelum Martha mati, guys. Oh, di sini.
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood. What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
Oh, kita harus ke WC dulu ya. WC dulu, guys. WC. Care dulu, guys. Kalian. Harapin apa melihat seperti itu?
That's better.
Aduh.
But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise, he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
Sebentar, guys. Ini kenapa sih si Kanu begitu ya? Karena bagaimana? Sekarang kita pakai baju ya.
The elegant dress? No, I'll never hear the end of it from Mother.
Dress ya. Pakai baju dulu, Cok. Ya, kita siap beraktivitas pada hari ini. Ini sehari katanya sebelum Martha meninggal.
I'm already dressed.
Kita bawa tas lagi, Cok. Kita lakukan sesuatu. Martha!
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
Mau lihat di atas dulu, penasaran. Banyak sekali yang bisa aku ambil di sini.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
Bentar, guys. Ambil.
Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene,
1940.
I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny.
Okay.
Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide? Pervertin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other
Happy
than
room.
agitate her.
Diambil di sana.
Here are my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise? The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Patungan. Kan.
This is Mummy's jewellery. She wears them every day, even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says.
Okay. Let's see you again. Shalalala.
The keys to my old room are not here. Where are they?
Will protest with the French in the city for the raping being committed by invading troops. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows.
Unrealistic.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behaviour. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185. .25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect. The radio needs to be kept on at all times these days. It can save your life knowing things on time, especially before they happen.
Halal. Nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Semuanya sudah beres sini. Kita keluar dulu, guys. Sudah benar ya. Ini kan ruangan. Oh, sini belum, Cok. Ada apa-apa di sini? Ada apa-apa ini? Kalian tahu lukisan apa, guys?
During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
Lihat dulu apa yang terjadi
The
berita
superior
pada
commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot. Italian workers in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy. War rages on the Eastern Front. An attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time. Fighting in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perriers to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action.
Oke. Berita terupdate hari ini. So what are you doing, man? Udah centang, udah centang. Bedaku. Gue nggak bisa melihat map apa yang ku ada. Kan dulu. Nothing. Nothing si kambing. Sama si mak. Apa kita harus ke sana lagi ya? Bukan ya? Oh, kontrol kita pakai tripod katanya tripod. Oke. Sekarang kita main di fokus. Fokus. Oh, bukan sana, Cok. ada. Luar ada sesuatu. Nah, kita harus ke tempat pengadaan foto.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that. Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this
Tapi-
also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Kita mencurigai itu, guys. Si Mami beli warna merah, tapi si Mami nggak ada gitu. Lihat warna merah.
Red filter for super high contrast photos. With this lens, everything gets bigger.
Ini kita harus
This
membiasakan ke
lens
studio
increases
foto
the
dulu
framed
ya.
area.
Baru
It allows me
kan
to fit more into the image.
siap up.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia, you ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay, ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
Udah mulai terbiasa, guys. Soal anunya.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Adalah. So kita lanjutkan lagi guys ya. Aduh. Ngeri juga gitu. Oke lah guys, jadi sekian dulu untuk live stream pada malam hari ini untuk game horor yaitu Martha is Dead. Misteri meninggalnya seorang gadis di saat Perang Dunia Kedua. Apa yang akan jadi ke depannya gue nggak tahu. Gue ngilu guys, ngilu. Gimana itu ya? Nah, jelasinnya guys. Takut sih takut ya kan, karena sendirian mau gimana lagi, malam-malam lagi, ini udah jam 12 malam juga. Wah, ngeri sekali nyenti. Orang udah pada main game horor. Realistis sekali. Jadi sekian dulu untuk live stream pada malam hari ini. Terima kasih buat kalian semua yang sudah mau menonton, dan terima kasih juga yang sudah mau like. Terima kasih banyak. Jadi besok malam kita akan berjumpa lagi untuk melanjutkan game Martha is Dead. Bagaimanakah perjalanan si Julie ya kan, para si gimana ke depan. Penasaran sih, tapi ini udah jam kerja. Bentar lagi kita close dulu. Ini juga sudah 2 jam, mau 2,5 jam. Bagaimana ya, ngeri sih. Dadah. Selamat beristirahat guys. Kita akan berjumpa besok malam ya. Dadah guys. Wah, ngeri sekali ya.